Now let's discuss about the spiral model. As the diagram suggests, we can see it combines the planning, risk analysis, development and evaluation features of the software. The sectors available in the spiral model are customer communication, planning, risk analysis, risk engineering. The customer communication, the task required to establish effective communication between the developer and customer. Planning, to define resources, timeline and project should be reviewed. The timeline and project should be reviewed for the resources which we are going to design in this spiral model. Risk analysis, it is access in place to reduce the key. Risk engineering, task required to build one or more representation of the application. Now let's discuss about the unified process. It is a use case driven architecture. It is centric and an iterative incremental model that is closely aligned with Unified Modeling Language (UML). The unified process uses the Unified Modeling Language for processing the processor together. The unified process recognizes customer satisfaction and communication that should be streamlined, that is, it should be brought together for describing the customer view or use of a system. Now the next topic is the phases of unified process. There are 5 phases in unified process: elaboration phase, inception phase, production phase, transition phase and construction phase. Each phase connects and combines the active processes of the generic process. Now let's see the phases in detail. The first phase, inception phase. It combines both customer communication and planning activities of the generic process. The second phase, elaboration phase. It combines both planning and modeling activities of the generic process. The third phase, construction phase. It combines the construction activities of the generic process. The fourth phase, transition phase. It combines the last part of the construction activities and the first part of the deployment activities of the generic process. The last and final phase, production phase. It combines the last part of the deployment activities of the generic process and the software is monitored day by day.